chef and part owner of Aru and Sunda, Khan Ewan, is joining me today. And we're going to be cooking a delicious recipe from one of your restaurants.
Yep, that's right. This is a recipe on Aru's menu. So it's chicken Marylands braised in a turmeric master stock. All right, so we're just going to start with rendering the chicken fat out of this chicken skin.
Yes.
So we're going to put some olive oil into the pot.
Okay.
And then if you want to pass the chicken skin over,
Yes.
and this oil is going to be nice and tasty, you want to chuck it in the pot.
Sure. And it's just the loveliest flavour that you can get out of that skin. So why do you mix the oil with the chicken fat? Because usually I just put the chicken fat in.
Just to give it an extra bit more flavour, really.
Yes,
and then we're going to add some lemon myrtle as well.
Okay.
And that's just going to flavour it a bit more. So there's quite a bit of spices that go into it. They've all been lightly toasted.
Okay.
I think in the meantime, I'll get you to chop the vegetables.
Yep.
So just roughly chop. It's all going in the stock.
We've got onions, garlic, with ginger, some gorgeous lemongrass.
Yes.
All of these flavours crucial for a delicious stock like this.
All right, so we've got bay leaves and cassia bark or cinnamon, licorice root. We've got star anise, black peppercorns, turmeric for our turmeric master stock. We've got Szechuan peppercorns here, some coriander seeds. So black cardamom, probably you don't see that quite often. And we've got some mandarin peel, which can be found at Asian grocery stores as well. Some fennel seeds, cloves. So we've got some lemon myrtle as well in the stock. All right, so we're just going to add some rock sugar into the stock. So rock sugar is a bit less sweet than caster sugar, which is used in a lot of master stocks.
Yes.
And we're going to add some fish sauce and light soy sauce over there. Can you pass it over, please?
Yes, sure can. And lots of chopping here. So we've got that lemongrass. Just roughly chopped again.
Chopped, yeah.
And then coriander roots and all?
Roots and all, so that's been washed. You want to get all that dirt out of it, and then that goes straight in the pot.
Okay, big handful. Wow, you know this stock's going to be delicious.
All right, so we're just going to put a lid on that, and we'll bring it to the boil, let it simmer for all the flavours to infuse.
Yes.
And then we'll marinate the chicken in the meantime.
So chicken, you've got some Marylands here. Why do you use Marylands?
Because it stays nice and moist. You can braise it for a long time. It's fatty. Chicken Maryland's my favourite cut.
Yeah, my favourite too.
So we've got some salt and sugar there, and we've got some turmeric powder. So we'll mix them together.
Sure.
And then you want to just get gloves on, and you're going to really rub it into the chicken.
Like that?
Yep.
I'm happy to do that for you.
Yeah, so you really want to have gloves on when you're dealing with turmeric, otherwise your hands will be stained for days. Right, so at this point, you can just go for it. We're going to add quite a bit on, both sides.
Yeah.
And then we're going to wash it off later anyway, so you don't have to worry about having it over-salted.
And just the salt and the sugar cure of this.
You cures it, and then you get that nice salty flavour the whole way through.
And the turmeric too is just going to absorb into that chicken.
And the turmeric gives it a nice, beautiful yellow colour.
Fantastic. All right, I'll pop the chicken into the fridge and we'll wait for that stock to infuse.
Yeah.
Okay, we've removed the chicken from the curing mixture and we've rinsed it off and pat it dry. That's really important, isn't it?
That's very important, otherwise it'll be too salty.
Yes, we don't want that.
Yeah, and we've got our stock here. It's been simmering for 30 minutes now. Smell how aromatic it is, all those spices in there. So we're going to drop the chicken in and we're going to simmer it for 20 minutes with the lid on. And then we're going to turn off the heat and just let it steep for 50 minutes.
And that's going to keep it nice and tender.
Yeah, and that's just going to slowly cook it.
Very nice.
So lid on, 20-minute timer, and we'll turn off the heat. So we're going to serve this chicken with a nice warm salad of cabbage and bean shoots, a bit of macadamia nuts. I'm going to get you to make the dressing.
Sure, can do that.
A bit of chicken fat into the bowl here, and then I'm going to add some of that nice, beautiful master stock as well. So that's going to be the base of the dressing.
I wish you could smell how amazing it smells in here. That, look, I mean, look at the deep colour of that. Fantastic. I'd keep that. You don't throw it.
Oh, yeah.
Use
So
it again and again.
you bring it to the boil after you're done with it.
Yeah.
And then let it chill down, put it in the freezer. Next time you want to make it, you can keep using it. Top it up with a bit of water, maybe a bit of seasoning, and it will last forever. Like honestly.
Yeah. And in here I'm adding
Some lime juice, bit of chives, some fish sauce, rice vinegar and sugar.
Okay, I'm
Right,
into it.
I'm gonna start chopping the salad.
So just good old cabbage.
Yep.
And it's a salad, but it's a warm,
It's a warm salad, yeah. All right, so that should be enough. So we're just gonna stir fry this in the chicken fat just for a bit of extra flavour.
Yep. And don't forget, in that chicken fat, we added some lemon myrtle.
Lemon myrtle, yeah.
So that flavour is going to be carried through the dressing and also throughout the stir-fried veg.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
It's a nice hot pan, lightly smoking.
And for the salty component, a bit of fish sauce.
Yeah, just a little splash because we already seasoned the stock. A bit more than that. Don't be shy. We want it to be tasty. All right, so we're going to chop some chives and chuck it in as well.
Okay, and vinegar.
Rice vinegar, yep. Just half the sugar should be enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'll chop the chives.
All right, so my pan's nice and hot now.
Okay.
You chuck in the vegetables to quickly stir fry. So we want it to be warm, but we still want it to be crunchy as well. We don't want to overcook it, so it's nice and crisp still. Macadamia nuts can go in. A bit of crunch.
And just giving that a whisk.
Yep.
Shall we have a taste?
Yeah, let's have a taste.
So would you classify this as like a split dressing because you can see the...
Yeah, it's a split dressing because there's the fat on top of it as well.
Yep.
I think a bit more fish sauce would be nice in that. Yeah.
Wow, but gee, that's good. It is
Taste
so
the chicken
nice.
fat. It's already
Yeah.
so savoury and so delicious.
I love it. It's like one of those dressings where you have a taste of it. The first taste, you can taste that chicken fat, and then all of a sudden the acidity from the lime
Yeah.
and the sugar. It's so...
Yeah.
It's just the best thing ever.
Just wait until you try it with the chicken.
I'm
It's going to be so good. All right, the salad's slightly wilted now.
Okay.
So I'll get it on the plate.
Yes, you really gave that just...
Yeah, just a
Few
quick one,
moments.
just to warm up. So we want it to be slightly warm.
Yeah. But still crunchy.
Yeah.
Texture is everything I've learnt off all the wonderful chefs that come on the
Yeah,
show.
that's right. All right, so we're just going to get the chicken out now and we'll chop it up and we'll serve it. So look at the beautiful colour. All that turmeric's stained the skin, which is really nice.
That off. And it's holding its shape too because it was that gentle heat and then
Yeah, just
steeping in that
steeped.
gorgeous stock.
All right. All right, we'll chop it up with a nice heavy cleaver. So you just want to go through the joint first, and then
That's why you need a cleaver to get through that.
that's right. That goes straight on top, and then the other piece.
And you feel when you cut through the thigh and the drumstick how easy it is in that
Yeah,
joint.
because it's just
Not
that
the nuts
cartilage
spot.
that's nice and soft and braised down. Just that gonna go over the top there. So the dressing's just gonna go all around it. So you can serve this with like vermicelli noodles, I find very nice, or you can use some of that stock to cook rice with.
Right.
Yeah, so the rice will go nice and aromatic and tasty as well. All right, let's try it, shall we?
Oh, absolutely.
All right, get some salad with that as well, all right?
I'm just going to take this bit here, the best part.
And watch for the bones, obviously.
Yes. Gosh, that chicken is so tender.
So juicy, isn't it?
And we've got to try the little cabbage salad to go with it.
Yeah, this cabbage freshens it up. Get some macadamia nuts on that, add a bit of crunch as well. Sweet, salty, sour. Yeah.
That chicken is so tender, and with that crunchy cabbage salad, I think this is my new way of cooking chicken. It's so good.
It's the best,
So good.
yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I might just go finish off my little drumstick over here. It's the best.